What's up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games. In today's video, we're going to be talking about some chatter around Pokemon Legends ZA. There was a mention about Pokemon Legends ZA in the latest CoroCoro magazine, what that translation means, and what, if any, new information there was. We're going to dive into that today. And of course, guys, if you like my type of content, enjoy these videos, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. Consider supporting the channel by joining a PanFam right at that join channel member button below. So let's just dive right into it. So in the latest CoroCoro magazine, we have a 2-page spread about Pokemon Legends ZA. Now, of course, all of this is going to be in Japanese because it is a Japanese magazine, but it doesn't show any new images. So looking at this first image right here, we don't really see anything that's new. It's just like from the trailer with the Gyarados under the bridge. The same Pokemon that are confirmed are already confirmed, and none of this information really matters on the first page. Now, looking at this second page, they do talk about Mega Evolution. They show a picture of Mega Garchomp and Mega Salamence, and they do talk about Xerneas, Yveltal, and Zygarde, and then Pokemon X and Y, where these Pokemon originally came from. Now, there was a lot of Twitter drama about the translation of this, and I figured I had to make a video on this topic because a lot of misinformation was spreading out there, and I really don't like when misinformation spreads out there when we don't need to live in that world. But let's go over said misinformation. So Soul Silver Art tweeted this out. Some big details about Pokemon Legends ZA has been revealed from this month's CoroCoro. It really does feel like it's 2014 again. Thanks so much to Moo and Razenburst for translating this. The first 3 points here are especially interesting. Different universes for X and Y possibly. And this makes it seem like a Mega Evo lore will probably play a huge role in the plot. Much more to speculate. So here's the original tweet, and this is what this person believed from their Discord. Couple of points of interest. CoroCoro once again reiterates that this is a new Limos City, different from the previous one from X and Y. Okay, sure. CoroCoro points out there is a bunch of wild Pokemon all throughout the city. Megas from X and Y and Oris are returning. The lore Mega Evolution will be explored again. CoroCoro points out Zygarde similarities to the game logo. The adventure is set in the city, but we will be able to meet the legendaries of the Kalos region. CoroCoro says stay tuned for the next report in next month. Now, this was, of course, really exciting. If you just read this, if you trust Soul Silver Art as a trusted source of Pokemon content, then sure, you'd be believing this. However, here's my thing. You gotta be really careful when it comes to translations, because a lot of these people who translate are really just using Google Translate, or they think they know Japanese because they watch a lot of like anime or something like that. The reality is you need people who actually speak the language to translate. So we have Jan here on Twitter, who's very known, who actually did the translation of the 2 images here. And the original tweet's unavailable because the person did delete it because they ended up pretty much being wrong. So what did the CoroCoro magazine actually say about Pokemon Legends ZA? So CoroCoro once reiterates that this is a new city, different from the previous from X and Y. I didn't see anything regarding this statement. All I saw was that was seen in the trailer, saying the game is about the city urban redevelopment plan and nothing more. So first point here, cross it out, incorrect. Point number 2. CoroCoro points out there's a bunch of wild Pokemon all throughout the city. The word wild isn't even seen in those 2 pages. Are we just making stuff up? This is so fraudulent. I just think it's crazy that people are spreading this then. Megas from X and Y and Oris are returning. Although I agree this is very likely, nothing in the image confirms any returning Pokemon forms. Mega Garchomp and Mega Salamence were merely brought up as examples of explaining what is a Mega Evolution. Now, at this point, that's 3 strikes and you're out for me. If you get 3 things wrong in your translation thing, I think you're just completely an unreliable source and should not be chasing clout. The lore of Mega Evolution will be explored again. CoroCoro points out the similarity of Zygarde to the game's logo. Only these 2 lines, from what I understand, is accurate to what I read of the 2 CoroCoro pages. And of course, what is accurate is what we all knew. Like, anyone could tell. It looks like Zygarde is Pokemon ZA. The adventure is set in the city, but we'll be able to meet the legendaries of the Kalos region. From what I understand, this is saying Limos City is a city in a Pokemon XY. Tells me adventure is set based on Pokemon XY. And then the last part, CoroCoro says stay tuned for the next report next month. Nothing in the image suggests next month or next issue. This part shown here only translates to stay tuned for future news, but nothing mentioned for when the next news will happen. So that's pretty much everything getting debunked. And Jan goes in a little bit harder and says, I'm sorry if I sound too harsh, but I don't like people taking and spreading misinformation as facts. Here's the original page of ZA from CoroCoro. Of anyone who actually reads Japanese, not using translation programs, thinks I understood anything wrong, please let me know. And yeah, that's pretty much the sum here. So what we actually know about Pokemon Legends ZA is what we saw in the trailer and what is from the official Pokemon press release from press.pokemon.com, which is Pokemon Legends ZA is an ambitious new entry to the Pokemon video game series. Will be released worldwide on Nintendo Switch in 2025. An exciting new adventure awaits players within the Luma City when an urban redevelopment project is underway to shape the city into a place that belongs to both people and Pokemon. And then when you go to the official website, you get the exact same information, and even Central Links got in this as well. So once again, note the magazine doesn't confirm all megas or any specific megas coming back, just gives 2 examples. It doesn't confirm anything about Xerneas, Yveltal, or Zygarde in this section, just mentioning they're from X and Y. And no, it doesn't mention anything regarding wild Pokemon in the city. So we still don't know really much about Pokemon Legends ZA outside of this, and there was like one other official Nintendo tweet. That's pretty much all we know about Legends ZA. It's a 2025 game. It is a Legends game. It is an X and Y game, and it will be taking part within the main city and maybe within the entire city. We don't know for a fact, but we're going to have to wait and see when this game gets revealed more. Now, Nintendo will not be at Gamescom, so there's probably going to be no news this summer about Pokemon Legends ZA. I expect we'll probably see something maybe in September for the September Nintendo Direct, but especially with what seems to be an internal delay of the Nintendo Switch 2, which is going to be a 2025 release. I'm not really expecting a lot of reveals from Nintendo nor Game Freak at the moment. So we're just going to be waiting for Pokemon news, and hopefully we get something sooner than later, but I'm not going to hold my breath. I do think maybe we'll see something in September. Anyways, guys, there we have it. That is all of the new information I have to share with you all today about Pokemon Legends ZA, aka there was none. But hey, you know, it's okay to make a video and they just try to straighten it out for people, because I know a lot of people saw the Soul Silver tweet. I mean, this dude's popping. Like, look at that. Like, all bookmarks and like retweets. Like, so I know some people were believing it. I know other creators were making information on this, but at the end of the day, it just wasn't real. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys have a good one. Peace out. And don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. Catch you guys next time. Peace out and have a great one.